Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is PaulyStack's Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hello.
Tyler, who got an associate's degree very recently, yay!
Yay for me!
And Perfect Zero, Tom.
Guten Tagen.
And BrandyKatz off to the side.
Hi.
Yay, hey Link. Tonight we are streaming a game called G.R.E.E.N, the Life Algorithm. Interestingly, Twitch does not have the game listed as G.R.E.E.N the Life Algorithm. They have it listed as G.R.E.E.N the Game, which made it confusing to set the game up correctly for the stream. I bet the developers should try to get them to... So, we're playing on Xbox One. It is also available on PlayStation 4, Switch, and Steam. And guess what? We've got codes for all those platforms tonight because the Mexico City-based developer, Estacion Pi, was very generous and donated codes for every system. That's so cool of them. Turn the brightness up a little bit. Okay, the UI is a little bit laggy. Not a big deal. You can see what the controls are. We'll just learn them dynamically, won't we? Let's hop into things. We don't want Bumsley to complain. Take control of her body.
Alrighty then.
What is that from? Is that like Mario Odyssey or something? I don't even know.
We'd have to change the rating of the stream.
Oh, that is probably a reference to Mario Odyssey. Mario. Alright, humanity took something designed by nature. Achievement just for starting the game is 100 camera score achievement. Okay. They call it the life algorithm. Okay, the game is way too loud, I am told, so... What about now, guys? That was very dangerous to come with him. More. Okay. Okay, for some reason the game is much louder than usual games. If we don't fix the AWS, everyone in OA 515 will perish. This writing makes no sense. I must leave to find father. It's just a bunch of random sentences.
Not the AWS.
Yeah, isn't that like a alternative wrestling federation or something?
And AO 515?
Amazon's warehouse services.
Oh, well, yeah, we can't allow that to perish. How would the people get their packages?
Exactly. Or Amazon Web Services. I can't remember what the W stands for. It's either their online thing or their warehouses.
I see. How can I move? There we go. Alright. For a second I couldn't move and now I can.
I can just move the warehouse to my house. Just saying.
Frame rate's a little bit interesting, like the character. Anyway. And yeah, speaking of Super Mario Odyssey, I bought that game on sale and I have yet to play it even once. My daughter has played it though, thankfully. But one of these days I'll play it. Hopefully. What?
Matt.
Oh, what'd he say?
The AWS is their server
hosting. Yeah, you don't want to get that, do you?
Nope.
I'm not sure I'm going to save it. Is that a ruined Leaning Tower of Pizza? No problem, I can do it. You know, in the movie, was it Superman 2 or 3? I think it was Superman 3. He straightens the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then at the end of it, he unstraightens it.
I don't remember that.
Yes. Superman 3 and 4 are not good movies.
I don't think I ever saw 3 or 4.
Huh. You're sort of not missing out on much. 3 does have some good scenes, but like as a whole, it's not a good movie. There's a
Which one has Stephen Pryor in it?
Richard Pryor, that's part 3.
Is this Pryor, like an AI?
Yeah. They shoehorned him in. Like, apparently he really wanted to be in it, so they just went ahead and messed up the script to get him in. Hold right bumper and use left stick to aim, press... Wait. Okay, so you got a button to lock yourself in place, and then you can aim. That's a good thing. But I want to know how to get up to that other thing. It looks like an item or something.
Try shooting that.
Matt, no one who likes Superman even a little bit would think that.
Or maybe jump off the wall. Can you do that whole bouncy thing?
I don't see a way to. Can I... Is there another button that will do it? That's frustrating, because the collectible is just sitting right there. Or the item, whatever it is. Maybe they'll teach me in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You may be one of those where you gotta backtrack.
Man of Steel is the movie where... Just so everyone remembers, Man of Steel is the movie where Superman's dad, his human dad, Jonathan Kent, commits suicide by walking into a tornado. So, that's the quality of Man of Steel, like, in a nutshell. Also, the same dad used to fuss at him for saving lives, because apparently saving lives is a bad thing. Uh-oh. Is that the... Can I kill that thing, or is it just a switch for these?
Try killing it.
Get it until
Like,
it turns blue or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, shooting it a bunch keeps it red, and then it just fills up. Yeah, some people don't mind like the logic and intelligence of a movie's script. Like a movie can be dumb as a brick, and they don't mind. And I'm not saying this as an insult to any one of you who feel that way, because like, there's people I love in my life who feel that way. But for me, if a movie is like literally stupid, I just can't. I can't buy into that. That's too much for me.
If you're using the Man of Steel as an example, that's actually a bad example because there was a plot reason for why he was saying that. And if you stop and think about it, it actually makes perfect sense. It's a legitimate.
Yay! Thank you for this. Tech guy, follow me. And no, it does not. There was no reason to walk into that tornado.
You're confusing mythos with character development.
I'm just confusing.
And that's the problem why
logic.
most people don't like that movie. Is you're missing. You're adding comic book logic to something that was supposed to be a more grounded script.
Comic book logic? No, I'm talking about writing logic.
You're good because you're good. You're saved because you're saved. That's not how it works 90% of the time in the real world.
Hey, Untouchable.
People will have to worry about themselves, and they will do what they feel is necessary.
That's worrying about your.
More grounded reality.
Oh, you mean fussing? No. First of all, the ethos that you should not care about other people more than yourself is incompatible with that of being heroic. It's the opposite of heroic. It's selfish. And
yes, but if you actually look at the psychology of heroism, it is the definition of selfish. You're applying your own sense of morality above all others without consideration for the consequences.
Oh, I strongly disagree with that.
It's a definite thing. But like I said, the whole idea was it was trying to be a more grounded script. So it was supposed to be instead of Superman being
walking into a tornado to kill yourself is not grounded. It's hammy and ridiculous. He did. He really did. And he accomplished nothing. He couldn't rescue that dog. And he didn't.
It's not about accomplishing something. It's about
what is this?
Doing it, having a reason for why you do. Most of the things people do in their lives don't accomplish anything, even the things that hurt them. But it doesn't mean they're not going to do it.
Well, like I said, we all have a different tolerance for logic and wit in a script, and I don't know what's happening here in the game.
Try not shooting it.
We shouldn't.
If it does something.
Yeah, let's try. I can't jump high enough. What do those do? Oh, they turn into platforms. That's it. All right. So one thing is this game is called G.R.E.E.N, right? And one of the ideas is you're in a world overrun with dangerous flora stuff. So that's why it's called G.R.E.E.N. That makes sense. An old medical unit. Seems it's still working. They should ask me, pay me like $50 and I could revise the script to where all the writing made sense and had good grammar. I'm just putting that out there. Hold left trigger next to the stoner while it's petrified to push.
Really?
Oh, man, I don't like this drug humor. Petrified to push. But it's talking about the enemy. So what petrifies it again? You knock it down. I see, you hit it. It looks like it's a puzzle platformer here. And they seem to revolve around, just doing different things with timers and even the enemies figuring out little puzzles involving them.
It might happen, Darker Player.
I think I have a pretty good sense of humor, Darker Player. You don't have to agree.
He doesn't.
See, proving that you don't have to agree.
Wow.
Yay, thank you for the subscription, Simius. That's so cool of you, Simius. We're really glad you could make it tonight.
You suck, Simius.
No. Oh, dang.
It was poking you.
So in the store description, they say this game has no violence, but you'll notice you shoot things and you can die. You do have unlimited lives, so I think that's their take on no violence, but I don't think it's the exact same thing as no violence. But the fact that you have unlimited lives, it is nice that it takes some of the pressure away. Oh, great. I'm feeling some stick drift on my Elite controller here that I paid $135 for.
Yeah, that's what you guys get for overpaying for controllers.
I guess so.
You seriously are suffering drift on your Elite? I've never had
know.
Yeah, my character just turned right without being told to twice. And that's stick drift.
You sure that's the controller and is not something else?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's just a sign of stick drift. You know, Microsoft in this generation has a stick drift problem, and they've never addressed it at all. Like,
I'm pretty sure all the consoles have a stick drift problem these
I don't
days.
know. I haven't heard about it being a PS4 problem. Do you know, Tyler?
I never heard about drifting being an issue. The quality of the nubs was definitely an issue early in the generation.
Still is, in my opinion.
But that's it.
So, Link, thank you very much for the subscription. Today's a good day for subscriptions. Thank you, guys. I did have my mouth operated on earlier this week, and, you know, seeing my loyal audience support me, that does make me feel better, because I'm still in a lot of pain. So, thank you, guys. But the operation itself didn't hurt at all, because they gave me some good shots. And that was nice, because I was just afraid of how I was going to feel.
They didn't put you under completely.
I had the option of it, but it would have been like a couple $100 more, and also there's some risk with being put under, so if you can go without it, then do it, is what I say. And it all worked out.
Yeah, it literally, it was like $60 rather than $800. So yeah.
That's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Ah.
But Paul wasn't able to get high on the doctor's supply.
I
No.
could have had nitrous oxide if I had wanted, but... And again, I felt anxiety. I mentioned that in the newsletter. I felt anxiety, but I try to be logical, and I just try to be a grown-up about it. And so I dealt with it.
Why? Oh.
Yeah, what does that do? I pushed the Y button in front of this thing, and like a Pac-Man power pellet came out. I got the power pellet. Nice. You've acquired the wall grab.
Sweet.
Now
Now you
you
can go
can
back
actually
and get
do
that thing that was way far away.
Is that actually what they expect me to do? Oh,
I don't
yeah.
why am I such a... I mean, look at that, 150 gamer score just now. If
Maybe
it
it's only
contributes,
like a 2-hour game, and so they had to fit in all the score real quick.
it's quite possible. Thank you, guys.
Considering you got 100 points just for starting.
Uh-oh. Do I still have the module even though I just died? Let's find out. Also, I don't... Let's find... Is this a wall I can grab on? Nope. Dying made me lose it.
Seriously?
Yep. Thanks for nothing, Mr. Game. It's okay, though. I mean, they're so generous with the gamer score, it actually makes me a little more forgiving on some minor nuisances. Also, this is from a little indie team in Mexico City, and, you know, that's pretty cool.
I think it's only like a $6 game, right?
Yeah, good price on it, too. And that also makes, you know, some issues easier to overlook. There's...
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a lot less forgiving.
Those spiky platforms are annoying. And, yeah, I'm not being... I mean, I know I'm not playing that well, but... What button do I... Is it left trigger to stay still? No.
Right bumper, I want to say?
Yeah, you're right. It's right bumper. Thank you. Shame on me for forgetting. See, you can't refresh the thing being stunned. That's what annoys me. Like, you get it stunned, you get on it, you can't shoot it again and make it stay stunned longer. If you could, it wouldn't be that bad. Hey, Shih Tzu, great to see you.
Isn't shooting that alien going to stun it anyway? So for a longer hold?
If I shoot it enough.
The 4?
Shih Tzu mentions that the autosave feature is buggy, so you want to beat it all in one playthrough if you can. Thank you. How long is it, Shih Tzu? Do you know? I'm being told that it's a quick completion. That's a big plus. And is there any way to just fill up your, like, say you take a little damage, is there any way to get your life back after that happens? I'd like to know. No. I really don't like this particular jump here.
TA says 5 to 6 hours.
Boy, that's a lot to do in one playthrough, but I know people do. That's my life up at the top. You get 3 hits. The little parts of a triangle disappear. Yeah, I kind of...
There's your Y.
Shih Tzu, do you know if I need to go back and get that item, or can I just live with not having it? Pushing Y. And I definitely don't have the jump, so why is pushing... You have to be in just the right spot, it looks like.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Tyler, when's the last time you played a puzzle platformer?
I don't know. It's been a while. I think I played a game called Volsteria. Does kind of like that.
Oh. You beat it?
Yeah.
That's good. Did anyone let me know if I need to go back and get that item that you need the...
I mean, I'm sure you don't
Thankful.
have to.
Well, for an achievement, I mean. Oh, you just read
It'll
about
probably
it.
make it easier to get the collectibles.
Another stoner on the loose, so it is called a stoner. A very
Give-
clever name.
Given the likelihood of dying from one of the spiked platforms, I'm not going to go back because I know that's repetitive to see on stream. Click in the right stick to display the map/diary. You can zoom in and out. There's the diary. You hit left trigger. Yeah, UI is a little bit rough. It's not terrible.
I think you're going back towards it anyway.
Oh, I guess you're right. I am, aren't I? Well, that
Yep.
saves. But what's that other thing? Look from right here. You can see there's an
I don't
interesting
know, it's like
symbol
a
on
bottle
there.
or something.
Yeah. So does that mean an item that I missed? Because the other
I
one
don't
seems
know.
to be marked on the map too.
Go left first.
All right, fine. Yep, and here we are back at that spot. Did you mean go left? What did you mean by go left first? You're saying don't go try to get the thing on the right?
Go get the thing on the left first.
Okay, got it, got it. Well, Shitsu, I hope you can win a copy. That would help. But it's only $6, so, you know, if you want some easy gamer score and this cool adventure, it's not a big investment. I just bought a Steam game for $4 last night. It's called, what is it, like Waifu Panic or something? It was Bob Jones who told me about it. Ever heard of it, guys?
No.
Well,
Yeah, you're the one that let me know about it. Didn't you like put something in the stream about it, or the live stream Discord?
Bob Jones did. It wasn't me. And I said, "Oh, that looks cool." And I went ahead and bought the PC version because the Steam version is, I'm sorry, the Switch version is slightly censored. But I still might like to stream it if I could get a code for it. This part's really annoying. I don't even want to do it.
Go the other way.
Yay! Let's go the other way.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I miss Tyler.
It's been so long.
Yep. Stream's just not the same without
How are
him. You
we
know?
ever gonna deal without him?
We'll just have to rough it like the manly people we all are, even Brandy. He was a good egg.
Wow.
Alright, this is the room where there's a symbol on the map, so we're going to go investigate that. It's past where I am now. I wish it would show exactly where you are when you look at the map, but it's not a huge deal. I mean, it shows what room you're in, but it doesn't show where you are in that room. There, that's the thing. Is that a checkpoint? I think that's what it is. Or
Yeah,
something.
is that the same one you went to before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I walked past it and the character said something. I just don't know what it does. Maybe I should have paid better attention. Only 7 trophies. Is one of them a platinum? Oh yeah, how did everybody like the Xbox showcase on Thursday? We basically, what do you call it, we live blogged it from my Discord servers. So like those of you guys who are on Discord and, you know, actively use it, are able to use it during the daytime and whatnot, hopefully you enjoyed our commentary.
I only saw half of it.
I thought it was a very good show. You know, the Xbox hating crowd didn't seem to be impressed, but at this point it's kind of like it's almost like a political thing. Like they're not going to change their mind no matter what happens. Because there were a lot of cool games. What'd you think?
Yeah, I watched it after I came home and just watched the YouTube replay of it. But it wasn't that bad.
It was alright.
Crap.
I
There's
feel
a
like
few
Halo.
really good games.
Well, the Halo part
A lot of-
was very good, but that wasn't the only good part about it. They had a lot of, you know, the big thing that Xbox has been missing is single-player exclusives, right? And they showed a bunch this time. And
Oh, did they?
Uh,
Which one?
Yeah.
Which ones?
almost every game they show was single player.
Yeah, there didn't seem to be a lot of multiplayer-focused stuff except for Grounded. That obviously was a Fortnite clone.
Didn't they show Destiny?
Yeah, and Destiny, obviously.
Well, no, Grounded is more more of a what's it called, survivor style game.
But I mean, they're building Fortnite-style forts on the fly. That's pretty Fortnite-like.
I played the demo, didn't really feel that way.
Well, I'm just
Or
going
the,
through
I
what
should say the
saw
demo,
video.
the free demo, the early access.
Ah. Okay, the spike stuff in this game has already gotten really old. Remember, I didn't especially love the first Ori game because it has too many spike pits, and unfortunately, this game does have a lot of spiked crap.
I think this is where that wall climbing would come.
I was trying.
Like, yeah, Dragon Quest, which hasn't been out for like 2 decades already.
The regular PS4 version has been out for 2 or 3 years. The Switch version, the one that's being ported to everything now, has only been out since last year.
Yeah, and this is a special super mega whatever edition.
Yeah.
So,
Dragon Quest was announced that day, but it wasn't part of the show, so I'm actually not factoring it in when I comment on
can
the
you
quality of
shoot
the
that?
show.
Oh, I don't know.
You
Something
shoot
called
those, and it goes away.
which is a free-to-play game.
Can I do what?
Okay, you shoot
Watchdog
those.
Legions.
Do they make platforms? No, you can't. Those things don't do anything.
So you can't shoot the ones on the walls to make it go away?
Nope.
Hmm.
And I think you should be able to take maybe one more hit than you can actually take. I don't know. Avowed, yeah, Avowed looked really cool. Isn't that what is it? It's like a Oblivion type game.
Skyrim
Elder
like
Scrolls.
game?
Yeah. That's all. One hit kills you from that stupid thing. One hit. And you have to defeat it to get up over to proceed. Resume. Let's look at the map real quick to be sure we're going the right way. It looks like it. Has anyone actually played this in the audience? Yeah, it is a fair criticism that some of the games didn't show much gameplay. And that is something Xbox already was criticized for. Oh. So I can jump twice on that and then jump over to the left, but it's very finicky.
Mm-hmm.
And finicky things are BS. I'm trying, Green. I'm trying. What'd you win a code for, Matt Wrestling?
Congrats. This.
Oh, way to go. I did it. I made it over that annoying part. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Now let's
Just-
get whatever that is.
Yes.
Much better. It's just... Oh,
Now
it did.
you
It
have
permanently
another
increased
hit.
my health. Alright. Well, that was worth it. Alright. Tyler, are you still gone? Dang. Maybe he ran to the store.
Well, you know that.
Oh, I'm here.
Yep.
I guess I was on mute.
You gotta remember
Gotta
when you
get
are
it
and when
figured
you're not.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just looking at the other games on the Xbox games list. I don't know. They look... A couple of them look okay. State of Decay 3, they're just not giving up on that.
Well, the pre-rendered video
Probably.
they showed looked much better than 1 and 2, but is the actual game going to look anything like that?
No. And it'll be
think so.
like 3 years until
Not
it
with that-
comes out, 3 years into the generation.
Probably. What's the point of coming up here again?
I don't think there is one.
Hey,
Oh,
secret.
Maybe I'm lied.
Grow plants and mold them as you wish with Grow-A-Ton, brought to you by Green. So I think these may be clues about what happened to the world to make it how it is.
Oh, gotcha.
But it does look like there are some collectibles. Those things are collectibles, so you gotta get them all, presumably for an achievement, or at least to know the whole story. Yeah, Everwild looked really cool. I didn't note the titles of the games very well, so I can't specifically tell you which games I liked and which
What
games I didn't.
what games is Icky talking about being free?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Icky?
Well, the free to play with Game Pass for almost all of them.
Yeah, I guess
Crossfire is the
that's-
only one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Crossfire is you get the multiplayer,
God.
but not the single player campaign.
What's going on here with... Oh. Alright. I'll figure this out. Hopefully.
I wonder, Ori should be free, right? Like if you own the Xbox One version.
Yes, and it's also on
Yep,
Game
it's on-
Pass.
Yep.
So that was easy. Not. But it wasn't horribly hard either. xCloud will be an interesting and promising thing.
What's xCloud?
That's being able to
Sure.
play Xbox games from your phone and stuff.
Yep, streaming.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which,
So
you know,
it's
like remote
basically
play.
Stadia, but works.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you actually used it? I haven't used it myself.
I play with it for like 2 seconds. The people I've talked to that have actually used it legitimately actually like it. Same limitations you expect with any streaming service. Performance
Also-
is subject to everything.
PlayStation 4 had... What was it called, Tyler? PS3 and PS4 had it, actually. The remote play. Remote
Oh.
play for me in my apartment did not work very well. But
Yeah,
it's,
I mean,
it's hit
The
or
difference
miss, right?
is server hosted versus local hosted.
Yeah, and the computer software for remote play, like for streaming to your actual PC and not a Vita, ridiculously bad. Like, as if they don't know what a computer program is supposed to be. You know,
Have
it's
you
utterly-
used
yeah.
a Sony product? They don't know anything about networking.
But it's like whoever they
Like,
hired
my
to
mom
make
said,
it.
joke about Japanese companies not knowing it.
Well, in general, Japanese developers, you know, they will be behind on certain online things. You know, Nintendo obviously very behind always on online things.
It's only been around for what 50 years now. There's and the protocols have been the same, so no way they wouldn't have had time to learn and get code.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there is a language barrier for Japan. Like sometimes figuring out like Unreal Engine, like Japanese developers were a bit slow to adopt it because they didn't have good good Japanese documentation for it. You know, their language
Well,
is just
that's-
so hard that it makes it hard for them to learn things developed by non-Japanese.
That's it too.
That's true, but internet programming is basically programming in general. And network infrastructure is wiring, so it's not like you need to know a specific language to understand it.
Yeah, and like you said, by now, like all that stuff should be solved for them. So
You should
it's
hire
not
somebody
very
that
much
knows it.
fix.
You don't. I mean,
You would think.
That's what everybody else does.
Oh God, that's
And it's not like they don't have foreign divisions, so it's like, hey, we'll hand the networking stuff over to the American division, Russian division. or
no,
whatever.
Paul, don't die. I died. Congratulations, Shitsu and Monkbox. Way to go. Good for
Wolf
them.
Blade, I think we should be counting. I'm just going to put it out there.
Oh God. I'm glad we haven't implemented that yet. I gotta check on Dr. Sabota, speaking of which, because, you know, he made me like a death counter animation, and I've just never implemented it because I suck at that stuff. And the stick drift is obnoxious while I'm playing him. Yeah. Does anyone who
Sure.
knows a lot? Is there anyone here who knows a lot about like stick drift? Like, can you actually have it permanently repaired if you send it to somebody who knows what they're doing? Because my thing, I can do soldering and stuff, but I am not good at desoldering, and that is required for replacing the sticks.
Can't you just send it to Microsoft?
That's a good question. I don't know. This stuff would be out of warranty by now. Although, again, because it is their design flaw, they should fix it for the life of the product, but I don't think they are. Yeah, see, my character will just randomly turn one direction or the other sometimes. Very annoying.
Wow, tech guy.
What? About...
If it's a problem,
I hope the doctor was able to help you. It's easy for a tech guy to do because he lives in Canada, so free healthcare.
don't you have a basic controller as well? You can always just try using that.
That's the thing. Like all of my, as far as I know, all of my controllers now have it, and I've had a lot of controllers. It's
How
just
the heck have you
a
experienced
lame-
that? I've had dozens of controllers over the years, and none of them have ever seen that problem.
well, I've never had the problem before the Xbox One. Like it's a specific design flaw of theirs.
No, I'm,
You know,
I'm talking about the Xbox One as well. I've had 2 Elite controllers, and I can't even count the number of regular controllers. And half my controllers are in the hands of kids, and they don't have that problem.
perhaps, I mean, you may be less sensitive to it. It could be one thing. I didn't actually realize I had it until somebody pointed it out on stream. And then I'm like, oh yeah, so that's why that happens. And then now that I know what the signs are, it gets on my nerves greatly. Particularly with this game that's so finicky. But
Oh, trust me, I'm very familiar with it. I've stopped using various controllers for PC and other over the years as a result.
You know, the Nintendo Switch also has a common problem. Is it stick drift for the Switch, or is it something else? There's some kind of Joy-Con
It's
problem.
Matt,
So,
I actually know how to
mostly
solder,
built
and
on
we
the
could
summer.
totally do that.
Yep.
we can do what?
Teach people to solder.
Solder Day Game School. Yeah, I used to be quite good, and I had this really good desoldering iron, but it broke, and desoldering irons are like $200.
We taught the older kids to solder during Maker Camp.
So, look, that... Somebody said to stun the plant, so I'm trying that. Oh, yeah, and that keeps... I see. That's what I should have been doing. So that was my bad on that. This is starting to get dangerous. You don't say.
I told you
Also,
that like how many little bit ago when you were still underground.
I don't know. So there's a door down here, and it looks like there's also another way to go. So which way do I go first? I'm just gonna... Dementia, glad to see you. Ain't nothing hotter than a gal who can solder.
Hey.
That
I'm
is
thinking
what
you
they
should have
say.
gone the other way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the other way. This looks like the right way. Have you guys watched anything this week?
No, not really.
Not really.
We watched a little Konosuba. I don't think we watched any movies this week, do we?
Not really.
Oh, thank you, Icky. I'll look into that. I hope they're not all like that. Boy. At least I went through the door and it created a checkpoint, so the door was a good idea. Well, I don't see how to get over the plant. Am I going to have to
You
go
have to
get a new
stun it.
power from the other thing, maybe?
After you have enough platforms, you got to stun it.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you're
we'll
gonna have to
try
get
that.
above it, and then see.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yeah,
got to do
you're...
the platforms then stun.
Oh, I see, and then jump over. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good advice, guys.
There
Yay,
you
I got
go.
another one of those pieces of paper. Plants have gone mad. I went to the yard to pick up some fruits, and one of them bit me. I watched the news on TV about plants moving by themselves, but couldn't believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, the English writing there is just slightly off, but it wasn't so bad that it has to ruin it or anything. So that's good.
Konosuba.
Yeah, we have been watching Konosuba, the anime. Very good show. Just slowly working our way through the second season.
We haven't watched a whole lot this week because the girls are gone, and
Yeah, no,
we kind of watch them with them. So
that is true. Like, we haven't watched the new Doom Patrol or
Stargirl.
Stargirl, yeah. Or Ultraman
And, Icky?
Z.
Kana Sutra would be a very different show.
yeah,
That's a whole other ball of wax.
if you die, then you're dead.
Huh?
He says,
that's-
Paul forgot
that's a
the
lot of
golden rule of
spiked
gaming. If you
platforms in
die,
there.
you're dead.
Yeah, too many. It's like, it seems to be the only thing they use. Like, there are ways to make challenges without spikes, guys.
Well, they have to have plant related.
Oh god! Ah, I made
They have
it.
to be plant
That was
related.
scary. Forgot the golden rule of gaming. If you die, then you're
They can have
die
like
in the
things
game, you die in
growing,
real life.
though.
Blah, you just die right away.
I've seen that movie. It wasn't very good.
Which movie? Wasn't there one with like Bruce?
There's a couple of them where you die in the game, you die in real life. There's one
Yeah.
just a few years ago.
Like
Yeah.
Jumanji.
Well, Jumanji would be an
Yes, that is
example.
technically one of them. I
Yeah,
was referring to a horror movie.
yeah. There was a horror movie in the '80s, like late '80s. I can't remember what that one was called. It worked that
There was
way.
one just a few years ago that was the same concept.
Yeah, was it? I mean, it was a non-horror movie, but there was one kind of like it with Joseph Gordon-Levitt or somebody like that. It may not have been him.
Looper.
Not Looper.
No. By the way, Paul, we figured out what that jar looking thing does. It restores your health.
Nice. That is good to know. So if you just like, there's no point in going back, like backtracking to restore your health, but it's nice that there is a way to restore it at least. All right, we're doing fine. I would make a dump character.
Would be
I
a
don't know what you're
dumb
saying.
character.
Dumb character.
Either way, I
I
don't
don't
quite
understand.
get the... Yeah. Ah.
He doesn't want you to be in the next Jumanji, Paul.
Yeah,
I
my
don't
feelings
want him
are
to be
kinda
in it
hurt.
either. Just putting it out there.
Okay, I got this. You have to shoot him, then climb up.
Yep, but you needed to the other guy first.
God. It takes too many shots to get that stupid thing
Yeah,
to go off.
it does.
It should be one shot. Look, only the...
Are you
It looks like it
hurting?
only...
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, finally. That wasn't too bad. I'm sure everything will be easier from now on.
Sure it will.
Yeah, whatever you say.
This game would be horrible for me. I don't jump.
Yeah, she's not so good at platforming.
I'm not so good at jumping.
I just plummeted down a hole. Casey and Jordan are here. Glad to see you both. Cameo video from the Aquabat singer for your birthday on Thursday.
Maybe.
I wish I could afford it. No, there's a lot of people on Cameo that you would totally dig, Matt. Do you like... I'll ask you, do you like the guy who played Deathstroke in Season 2 of Arrow? Because he's on there.
No one
Hey,
likes that guy.
His name is Manu Bennett. He did such a good job. Like, anybody who watched the show, this is easily the best season of the whole series.
Remember that video game Death Spank?
No.
That's thank.
I do.
Never heard of that one.
There's a sort of like adventure game slash like Diablo type game. Wasn't it kind of
Yep.
Diablo-like?
Yeah, it was.
Uh-oh. Where am I going? Did I just come out from the right? Yeah, and it was kind of funny, but the writing also wasn't that great.
Yeah, it was hit and miss, but it wasn't the worst ever.
Thank you, Simius. But didn't they make 3 of them? And it was
Yeah,
kind
they
of
made
like
3 of them.
one was
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, the first one was only, like, I mean, it was just the same game, right? Twice more, basically.
Yeah, with new story. 100
Yeah.
gamer score. Find
Find
father
father.
across the desert, whatever that means.
All I saw was something about, oh, father, when the text came up.
Oh, really?
Why
Yeah.
is he shooting jellyfish at you?
Why do I have to shoot them over and over and over? Just
They
like,
look like jellyfish.
let one be enough. Well, because they're plants and I don't know.
But jellyfish?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nick Offerman from Parks and Recreation would be an awesome one. Wouldn't that be cool? Tyler, get Ron Swanson to say something.
It would
For
be.
birthdays
I'm
and
sure it'd
stuff.
be pricey, though.
Probably, yes.
Pretty famous since
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
You can get this one guy who was in the movie Secretary, and he's on a lot of TV shows, including, I think, Lucifer and other stuff. I forget his name, but he looks kind of like Corey Feldman, and he's really affordable and makes extremely long videos, kind of long, rambling ones. But it's like, why would anyone be a particular fan of him would be the only question, but it's still kind of cool just to have any celebrity telling you
Yeah, he's
interesting
fun.
things. Wasn't he in another... Oh, yeah, and he also was in the Constantine show. Remember? He's the voice of... Or he's the guy who does Constantine's friend.
Oh, okay.
Constantine's friend Jeff.
Stop shooting him. You do
The one who's a...
platforms.
If you watch the Constantine show, which only lasted one season, he has a friend who's like a college professor, and he's real burnt out on the demon hunting stuff. And, yeah, the guy
Oh,
who
okay, yeah, I know
played
who
that
you're talking
character, I forget the character's name, but that's the one.
Alexis.
Metroid. Seamus returns. Oh, hey, Alejandro, good to see you.
Alejandro?
Yes. Why is that doing that?
I have no idea.
Can you make it stop?
Yeah.
Stupid voice-controlled speakers.
Yeah.
I don't... Brandy likes them, unfortunately.
Because-
So I just have to live with the spying and whatnot.
Because Alexis Skywalker sounds so like
Oh.
that.
I'm saying Alejandro or something. Or Alex
Yeah,
Skywalker.
that was the
yeah,
one.
from saying that.
Yeah. I don't
There we
even
go.
know what she told me.
Something about ordering things. The plant looks hungry. It's got to be the killer vine my dad told me about. I hope I don't end up in its meal diet. See, that's weird.
What, you don't plan out your meal diets for the week?
I hope I don't end up in its 4 food groups or the food pyramid.
I do meal diets sometimes.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Purdy
Can there be an
happily
achievement
on
for
there.
being
That'd be
eaten by
funny.
it, please?
It's kind of
Ah!
cute.
Ah! That was weird. It was... I think you have to get sucked up by it. I'm not sure, though. But it did kill me.
Why
'cause I
did you
guess
just jump over?
It wouldn't let me.
Takes too
We'll
many
try again,
shots to get through all these things.
Yes.
I could see that being a
Big
problem.
headache from this game.
Yeah, it just needs another layer of polish, and I think it would be really solid. Or, I mean, for the price at least. But the unpolished bits like that do make it kind of annoying in general. Okay, so jump
How
over
are you
this thing.
supposed to go over it?
Okay, you can just jump over it. My bad, Tom.
It looked like you could.
Yeah, you were right. There's a bit of a suction effect, but you still can get around it, so it's fine.
This is so weird.
The game?
Yes.
What's
What?
that green blinking thing behind your head?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. Is it an autosave
No, it's
notification?
something. It's something
Is it an
in the
item?
game. It's something in the game.
The game's calling you, Paul.
See?
Wants to know how
Yeah.
you're doing.
Oh,
It's a big
maybe
G
it
in
wants
the
me to
corner.
left bumper? No. Does it want me to look at my diary? I don't even see how to... oh, left bumper and right bumper change pages in the diary. Stoner, there it is. Plant form instead of platform, it's plant form. That's cute. Spitter, killer vine. Yeah, no, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. It's
And I'm-
something in the game itself.
I'm gonna die because I only have 1 hit left, so this is gonna be annoying. Maybe not. Should I try to get down to that G? No, okay, the G isn't an item you can
Mm-mm. That's what he's saying. That's why he's wondering what was going on behind your head.
get. Yeah, who knows?
Because that's where your picture is on the...
Just a glowing G. Is it always doing that and I just don't notice? Yeah, it's still there.
It wasn't here the first part of this, but I'm guessing it's the G for the green. You know, that's the name of the game.
The killer vine caught its dinner. I should be able to jump on the stoner now. Nice.
So you can occupy them. That's good.
I need to be rebooted. Well, I told you I don't feel very good because of my mouth thing. I'm still not all the way over it, but could be worse. Get away, you stupid stoner.
I said that all the time.
Put the bong down.
It's weird that
Brandy-
they would say there's no violence in this.
Yeah, it's the same normal amount of violence. It's just
Yeah,
you can't
that every
actually,
other game has, yeah.
you can't actually kill the plants. I guess that is how they define non-violence.
Because they all come back. You know,
Interesting.
maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if that's a plus. It can be a nuisance to have things. Really
Yeah,
open.
that's right. Like, you wish you could kill some of them.
Precisely. All right, I made it.
I'm so
Don't you-
glad Tom told us about the stunning of the plants, because I wasn't looking forward to sitting you there and dying.
I figured it out
Well, he had done
eventually.
it at the very beginning, but then he stopped doing it for some reason.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, don't do drugs. Drugs are stupid.
sometimes I just like the fact that we keep talking the whole time that we play. You know, the way we do our streams, it makes I forget things. But anyway, Brandy and I had a discussion about a week or two ago about the movie Grandma's Boy. Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
A long time ago.
So Grandma's Boy is a stoner comedy, and fact is I just don't like stoner comedies. I don't think there's one that I've ever been able to tolerate because I just don't enjoy marijuana culture. So no insult to anyone
Where?
who does marijuana. I don't need to watch a movie about it. It's not for me. But it's also a movie about like a video game development studio. Like the main character, he's a game development tester, right? But the people who wrote the movie seem to have not done any research about what game studios are like or whatever, because it's just utterly fanciful. Like, there's nothing that it shows you that is anything like what it's like to be in game development or testing, you know? And so I can't enjoy the movie just based on that, based on the fact that it's complete BS, you know? If it was, like,
Paul, have you
maybe
watched
realistic.
movies?
Yeah.
Any movie that shows a specialization never shows what it actually is like.
You know, often they don't. But I know about
Not
game
often,
development.
pretty much all
I
the
mean, I
time.
know some about game development, and I care a lot about game development, so for that reason, I don't... Yeah, it gets on my nerves. Yeah, that too, Sinius. And another thing about that movie that gets on my nerves is the main bad guy. He's supposed to be funny, but, like, he gets old really quick, and then it's just very awkward to watch him. Like, I don't even want to see any more of him, you know? As I recall. It's been so long since I watched the movie because I don't like it, but...
Who is the actor of the bad guy?
Oh, that's a good question. It was... I remember he was like a skinny black-haired guy, and he would like talk like a robot and stuff. He'd be like, "I'm a robot." I
can look it
I
up.
don't know what. He's
Yeah,
amazing. According...
It's been a long time since I've seen it. It's kind of a cult classic. It's not like
Yeah.
traditionally revered or anything, but there's some people that really like it.
Yeah, and I think people who enjoy stoner comedies would get a lot more out of it than I do, but I don't. So find a way to break through.
Adam Sandler, you know.
Well, Adam Sandler made a lot of bad movies. Like early on, he still had good cred, you know. But yeah, over time, he's made a lot of bad movies.
You got to go back, get that thing again.
This guy?
You have to go back around, shoot that thing.
Joel
and then
David
run
Moore.
it.
Never
Oh
heard of
yeah,
him.
I've seen him before. He's like really skinny.
Yeah, it makes me think of the Adam Driver from Star Wars. He plays
I
the
can see that.
very annoying Darth Vader type. Ah,
Yeah, he's so scary and intimidating in Star Wars.
totes. He's not whiny and annoying at all. Ah,
Uh,
okay, this part's a little bit... Speaking of annoying, this part.
You did it the first time you did it. You tried it.
Yeah, it takes a few tries.
well, yeah, isn't he on Bones and he's like in a relationship with that crazy, hot, attractive girl that's on there, and it's like, come on. Maybe that's someone else. I can't remember.
No, that's somewhere else.
Okay.
That does happen in TV and movies a lot, though.
Sure does.
These impossible pairings. There we go, finally.
That's why I said, is he on Bones, Simius? Because I saw... Yes, Sweets, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. So he's not Sweets. But yeah, Bones is a terrible, terrible show.
Really?
And that's coming from someone who likes House.
I like Bones.
Oh,
I like Bones and House, but
Hurry, Paul.
I don't get it.
After you stun it, you have to hurry.
You can't push that, but I mean, you can walk through it, but you can't push that thing. So,
Don't-
what was the
That
point
makes
of going
no
back? I
You're
don't know.
supposed to stun it and then run across. Because it
But
unlocks the door
why?
to hit
Like,
you.
oh, is it? You're sure it unlocks the door? Okay.
Yes, it actually
All right.
showed it to you.
Okay,
You just
my
weren't paying
bad.
attention.
Well, I mean, we have some very important Adam Driver related discussion going on right now, so that's just how it is. They just keep making it to punish David Boreanaz for being too sexy. I like David Boreanaz on the BoJack Horseman show. There's an episode where BoJack's out of town or something, and his friend starts giving tours of his house, pretending that it's David Boreanaz's house. It's just hilarious. It
looked like
closed
it
up
only
right
owned
away.
one half of it. No, it
Yeah.
only moved
Now
one of
you
the
have to
two.
stun
So
that
that's
guy
it.
and jump.
Okay, got it.
So you have to use him as a platform. You have to
Didn't
stun
he get in trouble for something?
David Boreanaz?
Boreanaz? Yeah. For like
He
being
might have.
sexist or sexual assault or something like that.
That does happen a lot. That Danny, what was the Danny guy from that 70s show? And
Oh yeah, Danny Masterson.
yeah, apparently he raped a bunch of people and he got
Yeah, they were
totally
trying to
ruined.
prosecute him.
Yep. What a great guy. Not.
Yeah, but he's
which
funny
guy
as
was that?
Hyde.
Yeah, he is. You're right.
Oh,
Sometimes you have to be able to separate the artist from the art.
Yeah, it
but
can be tough, but
doesn't mean I want him getting any new jobs in Hollywood. God. Also the aiming is not super precision.
The
Like
aiming
maybe,
looks really, really, really frustrating.
yeah, if you were on a PC with mouse and keyboard, maybe using a mouse to aim would simplify things. I don't know.
Hey, you got to
Chris
stun, now you got
Benoit.
to jump up.
That's hard. Chris Benoit is the wrestler who killed his family, right? He went into a roid rage and killed his whole family.
Yeah.
I think so.
Who?
Chris Benoit.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was, I mean, like more than 10 years ago, I believe. Could be wrong. Oh, I get to redo this whole segment. Yay!
Sweet, congrats.
Don't forget to go get your health.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should. Should I do this part first, though? It's not a
Yeah, go
timed
ahead.
thing. You just have to hit the switch and it takes one of the things away. Okay. I'm having June 2007, more than 10 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Matt was pretty shaken up when that happened, and it was a terrible thing to read about. Yep, one of the tendrils goes away, and then I can drop down and fill up my health, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. I still would love to know what that glowing G in the lower right corner is. Wonder if it told us and I just missed it.
Here, duck, so I can look at it.
There you go. Just spins around. It's from the game's logo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Here, so weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mysterious. Uh-oh. Is that guy gonna... Oh, cool. He breaks the wall. That's a neat little touch. Yeah, if not for the aiming and all the spikes, this would be pretty dang fun. But those two things do hold it back. So the lesson is not to have aiming in your games. Remember that, everyone.
Or at least have it be decent.
I should be able to make the stoner tear down that wall for me. Hey, stoner. How? I gotta
Yeah, you
get him to
gotta
roll
follow
and
the
jump
game.
up. Yeah. Oh, maybe if I push him down, then he'll wake up.
Yep.
Okay. Get down there, jerk. Come on, you piece of crap. It's nice if they give me a hint. Matt, that's
Wait for him to
dark.
wake up and
Yeah.
jump.
That's not how to get people to watch your stream, Matt.
Sin was found innocent.
Oh yeah, O.J. Simpson is super innocent.
He is.
Not a murderer at all.
Don't forget to fill your health before you move on.
Which, that is a good idea. I sure hope I can... Please, nothing kill me before I get over there.
You can do it.
Yay. I'm glad that you can return to the stations over and over. If you're still in the same room as one, that's very useful. Yikes.
Almost there. Got it.
We just gotta get you some girl viewers, Matt. Besides just Brandy. Stop hitting the edge. Matt makes evil. I think he's saying you should make an evil Paul in your wrestling thing. I don't know about all that. A little too close. Yeah, I died. I apologize.
It's done.
There we go. I made it. Alright. We're doing okay. By the way, guys, if you
At
ever...
least you get to read a note. We'll see how this note looks.
Oh, yeah. Let's give it a look. It doesn't even immediately pop up. You have to go
Yeah,
to it.
that's weird.
Oh, there we go. Plants have gone mad. We already saw... They don't make it easy.
To see which one it even is.
Yeah, I have no idea which
That's
one
weird,
it was.
yeah.
And the controller interface for selecting these is kind of bad. Yeah, we already saw that one before. I've tried enough, Tyler.
Gave it a shot.
Yeah. Gave it the old college try. Okay, now what? Jump down here, here. Aye, made it. Okay, there's a door here. We want to go through that for the checkpointing. Then we want to figure out if I actually... Do I want to go up there and get healed first? I guess I do.
You have
Stacks.
3 out of 4, so it's not that big.
True. I don't think it's hard to get back up there, though. Look, it's just a straight jump up. Yay. All right. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, we have 4 rounds of the giveaway tonight because we have so many prizes and platforms. We just had to divide it up like that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And hello, Ref Attack.
I don't think there's a PS4 this time, homie Drew.
But there will be in the last round.
Yeah. I think it was only, where did it keep? Xbox, Switch, or Steam this time.
There you go. Good luck with that. Yeah, if you want a Steam code, enter now because we don't plan to do Steam in the last round. I recognize this suit. This man was a part of my father's expedition. At least now I know I'm on the right path. Dead guy. No traces of life in the camp. Something forced him to flee. That should not be a comma there.
Could be like an ellipsis.
That would work, yes. Like, you can't just have the comma and not have the word and or something like that after it. You have to, because it's 2 independent clauses.
Or like a semicolon, yeah.
Semicolon
Although,
would be perfect.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the comma's not right.
That's what I like about you, Tyler. You're a smart dude. What is that?
Thanks.
Looks like the stoners aren't that fast. That killer vine caught 2 of them. Again, they did this. They aren't that fast, are they? They get the munchies and they just slow right down.
Stupid ass stoners.
They don't go to work. They don't mow their yard. Anyway. Good luck, everybody. Okay, that's a whole new way to go. We don't want to go that way yet.
Ooh. More stoners.
Yeah. Somebody have pity on the stoners. Then we got an upper way and a lower right way, so we'll go upper right first. So I wanted to point out, obviously I'm not super great at this game. I'm getting through it, just like any of you guys would. But if you ever wanted to see me actually be like really good at a game, Earth Defense Force 5. We streamed that a couple times lately. And when I play with Tom and Icky here, it's just like, as long as I'm playing my main class, the Wing Diver, I feel very confident in my skill level. It's fun.
Now that looks like a disgusting little critter up above.
Yeek. That wasn't the right way to go. Yeah, of course I did that. Why did I even go to the right at all? Yeah, is that going to be a boss or is it just an obstacle to get past? We'll find out. We'll let you know, kids. Falco Z, way to go. I like your name. Falco Z, presumably a character from F-Zero.
No, Falco's from Star Fox.
Yep.
Oh. Those aren't the same
bird.
thing?
No, definitely not. It was a falcon in F-Zero.
Captain Falcon.
Yep.
Yeah, he flies the R-Wing, right?
I don't know what he flies.
Again, wrong thing. R-Wing is also from Star Fox.
You don't say. Ah! Yeah. These parts where you have to land on top of a thin platform, that's pretty annoying to do with the zoomed out view and the level of precision you have. Yeah, they should... I think they should make a new F-Zero. The last one they made for, I think it was GameCube, it was pretty neat, I thought. I didn't, like, play a ton of it, but it looked impressive. Trains running underground back in those days. I imagine these are the ones. So this character apparently grew up after the apocalypse. The plant apocalypse. So what am I supposed to do with that guy?
Drop the trains on top of his head, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are the water spouts for?
See,
You have to plug him with that guy, and then it'll shoot him up, and it'll knock the train on him, and then he'll die.
Yep.
You think so? All right,
Yeah.
let's try.
Yeah, probably.
Push him.
Dang, can't push him. I don't like the sound of this. All right, come over here, Mr. Guy.
Try jumping over him and then use the spout.
There, that time he's on that spout. Stupid stick drift. Okay, he's on it.
Sure, blame the stick drift.
I will.
Now stand on that water and it'll launch him.
Look, it... Oh, you think? Is that how
I don't
it'll...
know.
Yeah,
Nope,
he has to be on it, though.
It's like permeating him and it's... I don't know. I don't know what's
Permeating
happening
him?
right now.
Yeah.
He's absorbing the water.
Yeah. Don't forget, if you win the contest, you have to give us your email address for the newsletter. And I only send it once a week, and it... You know, there's a lot of effort that goes into it, so I hope you'll all appreciate it.
Maybe he's a fan of that movie, The Replacements, with Keanu Reeves.
He's not on the water enough, Paul. I think he has to get set underneath.
Gotcha. He's really... Come on, let's just get this over with. This makes me want to play Ori. He's going the other way. Why is he going the other way? Now he shot something. Okay, at least get on that water. Then he stopped. Okay, we will take suggestions from the audience for this part.
Can you shoot the things down?
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Nah. They don't seem to have any hit detection. He won't walk directly over the water spouts. Darker players fantasizing about PETA members dying.
What was that water doing? It was like it was going into him or something.
Yeah, it was going like up to the right, kind of at an angle.
Shoot him near the water at the right.
Okay.
Freeze him there.
Oh, I let him get too... Alright, next time he gets really close to it, I'll freeze him. Come on, Falco, you can do it. Do it just like you did in F-Zero.
Do it like you did in The Replacements.
And The Replacements, yes. Alright, is he close enough that that's... I don't think
No,
he's close
he's
enough.
not close
still.
enough. You can't push him.
Nope. Okay. Keep going. There. Now he's really to the right. Look, is splashing on him. I just don't get what that does, if anything.
Makes
Hang
him
on.
docile. I think that's when he can use him to jump.
Is that the
Okay,
idea
try
that
jumping on him.
he won't go all the way to the left? So
See if you can use that to jump because he's docile when you're like that. When he's like that.
right,
So
but
see
you
if
can just jump on
I know,
him
but-
when he's stunned. So what's the advantage
but
of
I'm
having
thinking
water
you-
on him?
that-
Yeah, jump. Oh, you can jump on him. Jump on the train.
Yeah.
Can you jump on the train cars somewhere?
Okay. Then try get him to the other spot and then jump over, using him to jump over to the ledge.
I'll try.
Because it doesn't seem to be doing anything otherwise.
Yeah. We may just have to stop and talk about movies if this doesn't improve. Look, the water's splashing on him. It's interesting that
Yeah,
he's...
wait for him to get closer to the other side where you need to jump up. And when he's
Okay.
on that water, then shoot.
He won't go all the way onto it.
He doesn't need to be on it. You're trying to use him as a platform. You just need him as close to it as possible.
Okay. This seems to be setting up some kind of puzzle that, you know, that it's failing to hint at properly.
Yeah,
See,
I don't
that's-
think the puzzle's as complex as it appears to be. I think it's pretty much just make him in the right spot and then jump.
Well, I hope.
And see, that's the issue, is you need him a little bit closer. So whatever you did before when he was almost next to it, that's what you need.
There, he's really on it. Stop. He doesn't seem to be stunnable at all while the water's on him, so that's an interesting thing to
Yeah,
note.
try jumping on him while you like that. Yep, now, there you go. Still not far enough.
Green has outlived its welcome for me. It really just needs more polish and playtesting. See, we talked about that movie with the playtesters, Grandma's Boy. Again, to me, not a very good movie, but it was about playtesters, and playtesters can help you understand when things aren't really designed well from a player perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, oh, the playtesters were confused by this part, so we'll tweak it and improve it, you know? But again, that does take time and money, and if you're like a small studio, you may not be able to do that.
Well, you can still
Not
just
enough of
play
it.
yourself or just ask your friends.
Well, that's the
Because
thing,
honestly-
playing it, they already know what to do because they designed it, right? So they often miss things like that. So that's why you got to get friends and other people to do it for free, like you said.
It doesn't have a platinum trophy if you were asking him. No one ever answered.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Dang. For as much work as it takes to get through this, that's not cool. 7 trophies and no platinum. Alright, we're at this part again, and you said
Yeah.
you want me just to try to jump on him when he gets on the water?
Time for PlayStation to just make every game have a platinum.
For real. Yeah, no, just jumping on it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, that's enough. Icky, don't we have another round of the contest to do?
Run it, Icky, run it.
Okay. It's been great hanging out with you guys, enjoying some greenery, some stoners and whatnot.
That's right.
Yes. So I want to thank Icky for running the contest. A lot of codes to give out tonight, but he handled it like a boss as always. Thank you, Tyler, for joining us on mic.
Yep, happy to be here.
Thank you, Tom. And Brandy, thank you for hanging out too.
Yeah, always.
Thanks to all of you for hanging out with us. We love you guys. We'll be back next week. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
Yes.
Hit a day.
That ought to hold those little SOBs.
They're SOBs again.
They are SOBs.
Hooray.
They're not buttholes.
What a compliment.
Only if they're surfers.
Those
That'll hold
surfers.
those,
I haven't heard
that ought
that
to hold
from
those little stoners.
There you go. Everybody, you're all a bunch of stoners.
All a bunch of stoners.
Bye, Vinny. Thank you for tuning in. Philosophy, it's great to see you. Dementia, Shitsu, thank you for the subscription. Everybody else who subscribed, it was several of you. Ectotastic, glad to see you. Jono, always the best. Was Brownmeister here? I didn't see him, but he probably
He
was.
was here in the beginning, the very beginning.
Okay. Falco Z, it's nice to meet you. Please tune in again if you can. Later, don't hate, appreciate. Alejandro, always. Tech Guy, you're the best. Tech Guy subscribed.
Subscribe to.
Link too.